Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you on what are the weapons in here in Continental Army. Now, that's so there are maybe advantages and disadvantages between these weapons, which is very bad. We should be aware of that. But right now, let's get started. So a musket we got here is the brown breast is a brown breast musket, not a brown breast. So a brown breast musket, or we call it musket in basic, which is the most primary weapon to every soldiers. So, so we can here is like you can shoot this, you can shoot this in medium range or large range. If we unequip our muskets, we can kill them very far, but it does not kill them. So this one is a passive weapon. The type of this weapon is a passive. Next up, we got carbine. Carbine here is a quick load. It's a quick weapon or primary loading. So it's just like this. Musket, primary load. It takes like 7 seconds or so. These people are guarding me. Which is fast enough, but it is good for short range and for emergencies. Not allowed to use in every medium range. It cannot. It can be shoot medium, but not really very medium, just medium short. And dynamiter here. Third one is the Whitworth rifle, right? Whitworth marksman rifle. I'm not usually saying. Okay. Okay. Next one here is that you can make 30%, and then you may also press shift lock. It's still the same as musket, very basic, but there's also an advent, which is shift. You press shift again, fire. There we go. That's the basic one. That's what it is good. And also there is a scope here which we use like this. Very weird for me since I'm not used to very long and zooming in. So also the primary loading is very different. Same as musket, but you just put the cartridge into the muzzle first, and then you switch the cap. You just switch the cap. This is late Civil War, not American Revolution, but let's just jump onto the fictions. This does not mean that this does not mean that I am against CA. No, this is just my weaponry opinion. Next up is rifle. Ready? The rifle here is good for very long range, that is impossible to shoot with your musket, but it is possible. Remember the turrets as well. The turrets are the most concerning thing when it comes to rifles, which is the highest firepower and equip a musket, but it takes like 20 seconds, perhaps 20 seconds or 17 seconds to prime the whole process. Prime. Yes, prime. Close, and it takes like seconds to load the musket, because since the musket is very big, the ammunition is big. And Talco here, a friend of mine. Flintlock here. I don't know about bone block, but it's bad though. But there is a trick we can do. You unequip it. You unequip and then fire. That's the glitch way, but it is also primary loading. It also primary loads, same as carbine, but it's very short, and bad for me. This is the little brother of carbine. Now next up is a young brother of carbine, and old brother of flintlock, which is the naval call. It has 6 rounds. It does damage. I never tried this before, but I tried this just once, but I never knew the details. But you can fire, but it takes like seconds to reload, just like musket, I believe. So let's start this, which is you left click again, fire. Left click again to prime, fire. Left click again, fire. Left click again, and fire. I think this is the last round. Beep! Yep, this is the last round. It is like a Lima revolver. Oh yeah, this is naval call, built in Civil War, during Civil War. I never knew why it existed in American Revolutionary, but let's just bear with that our version in this game. This is our game, not Civil War. I mean, it can be American Civil Revolutionary, but we just want to have fun with every guns. It's lacking. So next up is axe. I don't know about axe, but you can chop the trees if you want to. You can chop the trees, but it's still it is also the same as saber, but saber is the best when it comes to range. You cannot stab in it. You can do this. You can side and then hit them from the up, but you cannot stab. You cannot stab forward. You cannot stab, just slice. Other than saber, it is very combat, which you can use like this. Yeah, you can do this. That saber is the good option for melee weapons, but you must take note that it is always used for shufflocks. Melee weapons are only used for shufflocks. Press Y and it could be make it. Press letter Y and it could make it worse. Press Y again to make it maneuvering. Stabbing is also a range of musket, so it's still the same as musket, but it takes time. It takes time to stab again. You bought it. Buy it. Yes, very fast than the musket over here. Takes time. Has some delays though. Same as sabers. Although saber is very faster. Yes, indeed, this is the very fastest one. So that is all for weapons. That is all for weapon, folks. And also, don't forget to uncouple your musket once you fire, because the smoke is very annoying, and you can't just walk around it, just like in combat. Alright, that is all I have to say. Peace out.